The start of our nesting and breeding season for our African penguins begins in mid-November and lasts through February. And we will start out by putting out a bunch of dried lavender. We use dried lavender to help them build their nest because it mimics kind of what they would find in their natural environment, dried grasses, etc. And it's an antimicrobial, so it's beneficial for the birds in human care. The adults, who are pairs, will go and collect that nesting material and build up their nest. At that point, they'll begin to breed, and then hopefully we have some eggs that are laid. We typically see breeding behavior during nesting season right after they build the nest. So we'll see pairs kind of hang out in their huts and their nests, and we'll begin to see some of the individual birds kind of hunker down, and then we may suspect an egg. So at that point, we'll lift them up, we'll take a look, and if we see an egg, we'll pull it temporarily so we can check it, make sure that it's in good condition, then we'll put it back underneath them, allow the parents to sit on it, and then they'll incubate it between 39 and 41 days before hatch. The entire incubation process lasts between 39 and 41 days, and we'll monitor it about every 7 days to check and make sure that the embryo is developing and growing in the way that it should. Around day 35 is when we'll begin to check that egg on a daily basis, and we'll be listening for peeps, indicating that the chick inside is getting ready to hatch. One of the most exciting times is when we hear the chick peep for the first time, and we can begin to see its little beak pop through. We get really excited. It's only a matter of days before it comes out, and it's this little ball of fluff that fits right in your hand. Penguin chicks grow really quickly. From hatch to juvenile takes about 3 months. So they will go through that process and will begin to grow those feathers, the waterproofing feathers. After about a month and a half, they'll start to come in and the downy feathers will kind of fade out a little bit. And then within about 2.5 months, they're completely covered in their juvenile feathers, waterproof and ready to swim. I think one of the biggest things for the public to remember is that African penguins are an endangered species. There's been a 97% decline in their population since the 1900s, and they could be completely extinct by 2035 if numbers keep declining in the way that they are now. So Georgia Aquarium and other SSP institutions that are breeding these penguins are going to ensure that African penguins do exist here. In addition to the work that we're doing in-house, we send individuals from our team out to South Africa to help with chick bolstering and any other help that they need. And recently we began working with researchers who are focused on the overfishing problem that is taking place in South Africa. And so they're pairing with organizations to work with the government in trying to make that a more sustainable place for African penguins to live in their natural environment.